to say I'm in a same-sex relationship, but I'm also leaning into this religious identity is actually a really radical act. And to ask for that space is a radical act. And then to publish.
And then to publish it. I know, the audacity.
We do nothing if we are not unequivocal and non-negotiable about our signalling and that flagpole towards women and girls. Sadly, we will revisit this conversation again and again and again.
Well, I've got to say, the timing of you telling your story of escaping violence coming at this time is kind of pretty powerful. And there's a line in your book where you talk about, you know, one woman dying a week. And I thought, wow, and now it's increased to one woman dying every 4 days. Like, even since you published this book, that atrocity has become worse in this country.
First Nations women and women of non-English speaking background or migrant communities and diverse communities, some of the greater reasons why they may be overrepresented in crisis intervention services and or ending up murdered is because our early intervention, our capacity to reach, to provide information, to engage meaningful options and resolutions, their representation is very low, to almost non-existent. We're coming back to the seriousness of the model of the Moroccan Superman. It sought to take women from the very spaces that subjugate them, kitchens, where your work is done for free, you're taken for granted, you cook the meals, as well as everything else, and sought to turn that on its head almost, where it becomes a source of the journey for women's independence. And I say this, not one woman in our 25 years has returned to violence. And yet the national conversation is women need to leave a number of times before they're ready. No, they don't. When women leave in a crisis, and they all do, it's what happens afterwards. And it's what happens afterwards that is a problem.